Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco number 7161 TK2-28. This is what would be a mortise thumb turn, and we're going to dissect the part number and take a look at what it is from a part number perspective. But first, where would you use it? Aluminum storefront, very most certainly aluminum storefront. Other than having thumb operation over a lock, that would be the inside of a aluminum storefront door, or you could do a deadbolt, a traditional auxiliary or tubular style deadbolt that takes mortise cylinders. You could use a mortise style thumb turn in a deadbolt like that as well. It doesn't have to be aluminum storefront. But you would see it in other applications unlikely. Anything that would take a mortise cylinder could take a thumb turn, but, you know, removing the key operation mortise cylinder and in substituting a mortise thumb turn into it would probably be only because some design has changed and you no longer require key override to something. You know, nothing comes to mind why you would want that, but aluminum storefront. How do I know? Well, it's a mortise thumb turn, number one. Number two, the length. This is a 1-inch length cylinder. That is incredibly common for the length of a proper cylinder for aluminum storefront. 15/16 would be accurate as well. The 1 inch is from the underside of the head to the back of the cam. That's what this is. And then it has a 2 in the part number. That stands for the MS style Adams Rite cam. Adams Rite makes, I think there are 3 cams. I know there are 2. There may be 3. I think there's 2 variants of the standard cam, like the Yale cam. One stubby and the other shorter or longer than average. Don't quote me. There's at least 2. But this would be the MS cam that works 95% of their entire product line. Like all but 2 or 3 different products will take this MS style cam. So the fact that it has a cam on it, that would be aluminum storefront, dead giveaway, along with the 2/8 finish. That's just clear anodized aluminum. Okay. So dissecting the part number, probably the best way to do that is to switch to the screen view, where we can take a closer look at the dissection of the part number. So let's do so now. Okay, now here we're looking at the item in the website. Our extended description information is down below. 1-inch satin aluminum clear anodized. The Adams Rite style cam. It's called an 863A cam. So if you were to search our site for 863A, you'll certainly find the cam. What's nice about looking at it this way is that you'll see all of the other cams that are for conventional cylinders from Kaba Ilco. Really great offering. If you were doing their 45 series deadbolt, you can use the MS cam, but it would be better to use, in my opinion, the 863R cam, the fantail or the lorry cam. Schlage, Corbin, Russwin, Yale variants, Sargent, as you can see, Marks, Falcon. That odd stubby Adams Rite is here. Maybe there's just 2 Adams Rite cams. That 4070 cam is there as well. Okay, so now to dissect this part further, let's click on the manufacturer's page here. And from this page, we will be able to pull up the brass cylinder manual. Now that will, if we're going to jump right to the cylinder section, so we're dealing with a 7161. And if we get to the page where these are listed, or you can just do a find function on your keyboard for 7161, and you'll find all of the instances where it shows up. Well, here it is under Turnknob Mortise cylinders. 7161 is a 1-inch turn knob. Okay, so that resides in what would be part number, or section 1 of the part number. Because it is a thumb turn, you're going to use the appropriate suffix for that, but they don't list it here. It's just a TK is what it is. So it'll be 7161 TK, and then the cam, and then the finish. So let's go to the next page, or the cam. Those are those cams we looked at earlier. This is a number 2 cam, TK2, and then 28 for our finish, clear aluminum anodized. So you can see when you get to the cylinder manual, you can really build yourself the part number necessary, and they're all listed here. Another common item when it comes to mortise thumb turns would be the ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act compliant style. It's simply a much larger version of the thumb turn. It is not symmetrical, it is taper shaped, it's an inverted, it's a teardrop shape to a certain degree, and it's about, don't quote me, but about 1.5 inches tall. A larger thumb turn, and they don't show it actually in this catalog, although they do in a prior version of the catalog, which I have loaded here, and that's what the ADA compliant style would look like compared to the standard thumb turn option. Okay. So now that you understand where to dissect the part number, you can now take this knowledge and build yourself lots of different keyways, so to speak. Okay. Types of cylinders, all the different mortise cylinders and their lengths. Thumb turns are here. Key and knob lever deadbolt styles. Rim cylinders are here as well. Dummy cylinders are here. Very common to do a mortise dummy cylinder. Same area where you might be using a mortise thumb turn, except that when you need to remove an interior cylinder or thumb turn, when you cannot have any means on the inside to lock that door. Okay, so be mindful of that. The rest of this catalog is very handy. It is unfortunately very devoid of pictures. The prior catalog had a lot more images in it than this catalog does, and that is unfortunate because we all, why was Windows, the operating system, an explosive success in the 80s? Well, it's because I could see, I'm not just typing at a prompt. Hopefully their next version of the catalog will bring back images of everything, or at least some things. But that's where that catalog is. You can use this catalog to great effect to be able to determine key blanks that you might use. But that's just a tip of the toe in the ocean of key blanks from Kaba Ilco. If you go back to the manufacturer's page and click on the key blank catalog, this is 400 plus pages of cross-reference when it comes to key blanks. The section 2 is the North American cylinder section, and that's this sort of fuchsia color here. Obviously, best small format blanks are here, and just on and on and on. What's nice about this is that the document does operate as a cross-reference, so if you are looking for a particular key blank by a particular manufacturer, such as Jet or Taylor or Silka or other people who you have the blank or the cut key in your hand and you want to try to find out more information about it, you can absolutely do that using this catalog. Okay? Having a little bit of trouble with the book. Yeah. Bring down a different browser. Now, near the end of the section is where you'll find these cross sections. So you can go from Taylor to Ilco, or Ilco to Taylor. Silka is in here, I mentioned earlier. I believe a sister company to Kaba Ilco. Orion is in here. Jet. The Easy number from Ilco. ESP, that's a large manufacturer of key blanks. Dominion is here, etc. So the point is if you're looking for something as obtuse as something is as garden variety as an SC4, if you see that somewhere on your paper, on your key blank, and I'm waiting for the document to search. Let's see if Chrome will work. SC4, if you're looking for an SC4, it's going to come up. in all of its variants, and you'll be able to convert it to, you know, the Ilco, from ESP to Ilco. You know, Ilco uses that as well. On and on and on is my point. You'll be able to locate it just by the find function, Control F on your keyboard. So a very handy way to go about searching items out. Now, back on that manufacturer's page, you'll be able to review not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but a link to that cylinder manual, the key blank catalog, other encyclopedic documents from the manufacturer, key machine catalogs are kept up here as well. We also have a couple of archival documents. We have a catalog of Kaba Ilco from 1950, another from 1972, and that's a pretty large document, so we're not going to wait for that to load. But if you wanted to see what Kaba Ilco was putting together, making it available for the market in 1950, that would be a neat trip back in time. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, so in conclusion, very high quality item from Kaba Ilco, and the reason is well, first, I'm partial to Kaba Ilco. A couple of reasons. There's a gentleman there in technical services that I believe runs the cylinder department, and he is aces across the board. Aces. I happen to be a certified registered locksmith working towards, hopefully, my certified professional locksmith accreditation or certification. And there's this community, you know, of like-minded individuals that are in a peer group, and I don't pretend to be in this gentleman's peer group, but he is great when it comes to answering technical questions. To be able to tap someone on the shoulder at the factory is just empirically, objectively, why it's high quality material, high quality people, product, the whole 9 yards. What absolutely makes it high quality is it's made of solid brass. You're going to get really a tremendous operating out of something made of solid brass. You'll get decades of service out of this, if not more. So that would be a reason to use Kaba Ilco products. Practically everything they do in the cylinder is made of solid brass. There may be one or two odd specialty locks that aren't, but everything else is brass. Just a great quality product. Okay. Anyway, any questions on the 7161 and a TK2 in a 28 finish or any other Kaba Ilco product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.